I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits. I believe that what self-centered men have torn down, men other-centered can build up.
The purpose of the Dr. Martin Luther King Multicultural Council, the primary purpose of its volunteer workers, is to promote Dr. King's philosophy and legacy that he lived by, of love, understanding, helping others, resources for vulnerable people, helping the economically disadvantaged, bringing the community together of those who are influential and affluent to help those who need the support. I was president of the Rio Rancho NAACP, and we discovered that the holiday that had been earmarked to celebrate Dr. King's philosophy, that there was a school holiday for the state. And the students they knew it was a holiday, but it was just a holiday. There was nothing mentioned about the reason of the holiday or the celebration of the holiday. It was just a holiday. And we came together and we talked about how do we promote Dr. King's values and his legacy. We spent a lot of time talking about how do we celebrate the legacy and the nonviolence of Dr. King through an educational process. So we have 3 programs that we have in the community: the educational program to help students achieve their dream of a college education, the Keep the Dream Alive program, where we have individuals in our community who, through volunteer services, help others, and the encouraging of high school students who do volunteer work to help others.
The job ahead must be massive and positive. We must develop massive action programs all over the United States of America.
There are many students who are looking for some way to become involved in the issues and society of today. Education, giving back to the community, nonviolence, helping others, carrying out strategies that help vulnerable people and struggling people. The hundreds of students that we worked with, we find them very anxious to be a part of expressing how they can make a better world and a better society by using Dr. King's philosophy and legacy.
It strikes us that it's increasingly important for us to be promoting and for communities to be promoting and celebrating diversity and multiculturalism and tolerance. And as a consequence, we think that it's important to provide scholarship funds to our up-and-coming best and brightest students here in New Mexico so that they can continue that legacy in the future.
Well, I think it's the single most important thing that we can do is invest in young people, encourage them to seek higher education. In any community, the contribution that they can make is invaluable.
I think that there is not enough funding to go around to support all the students who need support. And so the scholarship, like the Martin Luther King Multicultural Council Scholarship, is so important. We need more. We need to be able to support more students. It hurts my heart to know that some of those students that have as much potential as the awardees that get the scholarship are not given a scholarship because there's just not enough money to go around.
They do not have the finances to go on to higher education. So we would really like to have more money from our community and more help from our community to help more students with their dream of a college education.
When I had got my scholarship, another friend of mine, and you make friends as well because you're with them throughout a course of like 6 months doing different things. And she said that if she hadn't gotten the scholarship, she probably wouldn't have been able to go to school. And I didn't think at first when I applied for the scholarship, because I was just applying for different scholarships, I was like, it might make a difference, it might not, but it made a big difference. Like I didn't realize how expensive books were, parking and everything, so it made a big difference.
These are kids who have the future in their hands, and what that future looks like is largely up to the opportunities that they feel like they can take advantage of. So helping kids feel like they have agency is a no-brainer to me.
It was definitely a relief to know that I had more support to help me get through that transition between high school and college.
You're not just, a kid in New Mexico. You are a kid with an idea that matters, and you can be the next Martin Luther King. You can be the next Rosa Parks.
The key to society for anything is education. That's the key. It is the most powerful and meaningful way to help kids.